everyone, this is Iniesta Spain, Marco and Grace. We already talked about the 5 best things. Today we're going to talk about the 5 worst things on Costa Blanca. First of all, yin and yang. Yes, exactly. But I think there's no place is perfect. And first is the seasonal crowding.
Benidorm is just amazing. I mean, because of Benidorm has got has got some beaches and has got so many like high-rise buildings and hotels and so forth.
Beaches, that's a joke.
Beaches, yeah, that's a good one.
That's an English joke.
Yes. And Benidorm, that belongs to Alicante province, has traditionally been the tourist place. The tourist place by definition. Since long time ago, many people from different parts of Spain and many different parts of Europe, they have come to Benidorm, especially in the summer. Especially in the summer, because you can see a huge difference between summer and winter, or summer and the rest of the seasons. If you go to Benidorm, I'm saying Benidorm because of Benidorm is the perfect example. The same thing or similar thing, or somehow similar thing may happen in other areas of the Costa Blanca, but Benidorm is amazing. In some other areas where there are only beaches and nothing else, like Arenales del Sol, which is very close to Alicante city.
That's pretty much like Gran Alicante,
or
Santa Pola.
If you go from Santa Pola to Alicante, Gran Alicante, and also if you carry on, towards Alicante city on the right-hand side near the airport, Arenales del Sol, I mean, there is a huge difference between summer and winter. In the summer, there is a lot of people there, and you see the shutters of the properties, almost all of them are open, if not all of them, and all the businesses, the bars, the cafeterias, everything is open. But if you go in the winter, it's the opposite.
Wow. Well, I understand why during the summertime there's so many people. So many people coming for the summer because this is the hottest season. Many people coming in the summertime, maybe because they only have the holidays.
Well,
during that time.
The thing is that, as far as I know, talking to locals, is that because of many people from, for example, these Spanish people who own a property there or who rent a property there, maybe they are from Madrid or from Murcia city or from other parts of Spain that there is no sea. And not only that, is that
Madrid
the temperature instead of 37 degrees or 35 or 32 in their hometown or home city is almost 50. You can fry an egg literally
on the street.
All right. So when you come, to the coast, still you are like dropping 10 or 15 degrees in many cases. So you're gonna feel much better.
Because the coastline during the daytime it's quite sunny and hot, but during the night it's very comfortable.
I mean, for me, because I'm a local, I'm talking about from my opinion, of course. I don't feel very hot. Only a few specific days during the summer. Only a few specific days. It's not like I'm not feeling like very hot during the whole summer. It's only just very specific days when we have what we call in Spanish Hola de calor. It's like the heat wave. There is Hola de calor. There is wind coming from Africa. And then it's especially hot. But for the rest of the summer, for me, I feel very, very comfortable.
This is why Spanish people many years ago they don't even have the air conditioning.
We do not have the air conditioning in the houses.
For summer.
We don't have the air conditioning in the cars. Not in the bicycles.
But I'm talking about crowds. Like those towns or the cities during the summer, it's really difficult to park. I mean, we're talking about free parking.
Exactly.
We don't want to pay for the parking. That's why I want to raise that the apartments. If you want to buy a city apartment in the center, the city, get that property with a parking.
Make sure
It's a
that
good
you
value.
Yeah.
So many new builds now, they all have parking.
Yes. For example, in areas, I mean, if we compare like Benidorm or Arenales del Sol, which you can feel a big difference between the summer and the winter.
Yeah.
If you go to areas like Orihuela Costa, for example, okay, you don't feel that big difference between the summer and the winter because of Orihuela Costa has got many beautiful beaches, and then like holiday makers or you know, people who like, or tourists who like the beach, okay, they like to come when, you know, in the summer especially. But for example, there are many golf courses, many golf courses, and some of them, like Las Colinas, is one of the best in the world.
Yes.
Absolutely one of the, and the others, they are like world class for sure. And you have so many choice, or so many choices, so much choice for golfers that, as far as I know, very few golfers like to play when it's very hot. So they love to play when the weather is good. So that makes that, you know, during the whole year is quite, I mean, it's what we call in Spain, está muy vivo.
So let's get to the next one.
Yes, absolutely.
Language barrier.
Okay.
This is
Okay, this
interesting
one you
thing.
can talk about better than me, because so far, okay,
Well,
I mean, Spanish, you're feeling that from the first moment. So what's your impression?
as a foreigner, to be honest, I think to just to start your life in Spain, in Orihuela Costa, which is quite easy if you speak fluent English. There are many people are in this area talking in English, and more people are willing to talk in
For example,
English.
now you're talking in English. Come on, speak in Spanish.
Hablamos en español.
Hablamos en español, por supuesto.
Well, I think this is a good point. However, which is also true from the other side. If you want to understand the locals, understand the cultures, and be embraced in Spain more, you need to study Spanish. If you stay longer, I mean, if you are resigning long residence here, I recommend people to study
Oh
Spanish.
yes, definitely. Because of you're gonna find like bars and restaurants and places that you would never like think about going because of the language barrier. Because of maybe those people there, they only talk in Spanish, they cannot speak English, and they don't even have menu. They will come to you and will say, blah, 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 blah. We have this, that. If you speak some basic Spanish, you can understand the basics. And then you can order for patatas fritas, huevo, carne or pescado, you know, just the basics, and that will make a huge difference. And then you can try the dishes that the locals have. This is just an example. There are many examples of many things that you can do if you speak the language. That, you know, that will, your quality of life will be, you know, if before was very good, this, you know, drives you to the next level. But many people, I know many people that they have been in the area for 20 years and they have learned just 3 words in Spanish, and they're very
Like
happy.
English people, not
Yeah,
actually.
and they're very happy. And they don't,
Cerveza.
yeah, exactly, cerveza, café con leche, gracias, and that's it. and they're very happy, and they don't want to learn anything else.
You
and
know, because there
and they're
are
very happy, and that's fine.
many international communities here,
Yeah.
like Quesada,
Yeah,
and many English business,
Yeah.
and you can only speak English
yeah,
there.
yeah, definitely.
Many Visabella
You've
and
got English bars and
Belgians.
Irish pubs, and you've
Yeah.
got, you know, English owners of any business you can think
Yes,
about,
yeah.
like plumbers and brick lawyers and etc., and even insurance companies, you know, run by English people or English speaking, you know, owners or staff. But as you said before, you know, if you feel a little bit like curious about, you know, expanding your options and like enjoy even more, okay, learning the basics of Spanish, at least the basics, will make, you know, will open so many doors for you.
I think which leads to the next, the third thing, which is cultural adjustment. Because if you don't understand Spanish very well, I do think maybe some people will feel frustrated living here. Because it's true, there are many differences, like the lifestyle and how Spanish people think, you know, how you talk to each other. It's very different, especially with Chinese culture. And I have this client who tried to run Airbnb, but this is very funny. The cleaner, they don't even work on weekends.
Yeah. How come?
How come for Airbnb?
You're gonna have like
the client check out on Sunday or Saturday, and there's no one to go. But I think this is rare case.
Yes.
You know, it's a very poor property management.
Yeah, definitely.
But yes, for example, we go to notary. It's very, you know, a lot of paperwork.
Yes.
So many things, you know, we need to handle on this document. And then everything is very old-fashioned. It's not. It's completely different with Chinese system. China is very fast. For example, when we go nowadays to go to a public official office to get some document done, we don't even need to fill out a form because everything is in the system. But in Spain, you will feel, I don't know if it's called bureaucratical or not. Many people will say, I have to go to office A, and then they say, no, you have to go to office B. And they both are not sharing the information to each other. So you have to go with office B.
The thing is that in Spain we have got a system, we call it garantista. Garantista means to protect the citizen, okay? And if you have a system that protects the citizen, it has got a lot of security checks. It's difficult, it's very, very difficult for someone who is not entitled to you know, to perform one deal. It's almost impossible to access and to interact in that procedure, okay, in that operation. Someone who is like a fake buyer or a fake seller or something like that, it's very, very difficult, okay? This has got advantages and disadvantages. The advantage is that whoever is involved in that operation is highly protected. Perfection doesn't exist, of course, but it's very, very highly protected, okay? So very likely the deal will, basically, in the core of the deal will go well, very likely. But the other side of the coin is that, okay, to perform that process, okay, you need to be very, very patient, and also you need to deal with many different offices and get many different documents. So if you are not a professional, if you don't buy houses every day, which is the case of most people, this explains very well why many buyers and even sellers, not only buyers, they use what we call a solicitor or you know, an advisor, a legal advisor,
a lawyer.
Yeah, exactly. To do this for them. Just give a power of attorney to the lawyer or to the, you know, solicitor, legal consultant, and just, you know, that power of attorney, it's easy to do, very, very easy to do. It's very cheap. And then the lawyer will do everything for you. So, and then you don't need to do anything at all, nothing at all. The lawyer will do everything for you.
About this, we can talk more in the next video because this is very interesting about power of attorney.
Let's move on to the next one, which also kind of related, property scams, because we're talking about find a professional and specialist to do things like that.
And make sure, sorry for interrupting you, but make sure you hire a good lawyer, because some lawyers are so, okay? Because some of them, and I have had this experience personally, they're really bad and very expensive. Some of the worst ones,
the recent one.
don't say the name. But we had a deal very recently
crazy.
with one who is very, very expensive. Oh my goodness, and the service was
quite big lawyer.
so bad, but we didn't choose the lawyer. It was the client who
It's the seller.
okay, the seller, yeah, the seller who you know, but you know, it was very, very bad, and you
And
know,
very expensive.
very, very expensive.
So the last one, that's interesting, I think. The last worst thing on Costa Blanca. Well, I think it's in Spain, the whole Spain we're talking about is Cuba.
Okay.
Cuba.
Mm.
This is not only on Costa Blanca, I think. It's you have it.
It's all over Spain.
Yeah.
Yeah, this moment, I mean, I'm listening in the news these days that Pedro Sanchez, he's making some negotiations with other parties because of he needs to like have new laws, you know, to progress with his program, political program, and then he needs to make some, as I said before, some negotiations, and it looks like he's taking or he's creating a few laws to make this problem smaller, okay, to be more, let's say, fair, okay. So that's the good thing, is that okay, it looks like okay, I wish that is gonna be the final result, that something like more or less fair happens. However, I have to say that there are a few ways to protect yourself that these kind of things don't happen. For example, if you have got an alarm at home,
Yes.
99.9999% chance is that you're not going to have any problem at all. And it's not only to save you or protect you from occupiers or thieves, but also if you are alone at home, just for example, it has got many uses, but
Right.
if you are alone at home and you have got an accident at home, okay, it doesn't matter how old you are, but you are alone and you have an accident and you can barely move. You just press one button, you don't even have to talk. You just press one button and they will send you the ambulance.
Yeah.
So, I mean, it has so many different uses. Okay?
Or like
We don't sell alarms, by the way, but I mean, I think it's a good idea.
we don't sell alarms.
¿Qué más?
I think we cover everything.
Oh.
And we're looking forward to talk about more things. If you're interested in any other topics, please let us know. And that's it for today.
Okay.
Thank you for watching.
Thank you.
And-
Muchas gracias. 谢谢. Muchas gracias.
And 再见. Bye
Okay.
bye.
Bye bye.
Adios. Bye bye.